Welcome to Diary TV, your go-to channel for the stories that shape Nigeria and beyond. I'm Karo Asowe, and today we're diving into a political storm brewing in the heart of Abuja. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Labour Party's Peter Obi, and ex-Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amaechi has been spotted in closed-door meetings strategizing to form a coalition to challenge President Bola Tinubu in the 2027 presidential election. What does this mean for Nigerian future? Are we witnessing the birth of a political juggernaut, or is this just another fleeting alliance? And where does Nyesom Wike, the PDP heavyweight now cozying up to the APC government, fit into this puzzle? Stay tuned as we unpack the 2023 election results, analyze voting patterns, explore the Wike angle, and break down what this coalition could mean for 2027. Let's get started. Let's set the stage by revisiting the 2023 Nigerian presidential election, one of the most competitive since the return to democracy in 1999. On February 25, 2023, millions of Nigerians went to the poll to choose a successor to President Muhammadu Buhari. The race was billed as a three-horse contest between Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and Peter Obi of the Labour Party (LP). Rabiu Kwankwaso of the New Nigerian People Party (NNPP), also making waves in the north. According to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), Bola Tinubu emerged victorious with 8.79 million votes, securing 36.6% of the total valid votes. Atiku Abubakar trailed with 6.98 million votes, or 29.1%, while Peter Obi, the surprise disruptor, garnered 6.1 million votes, accounting for 25.4%. Kwakwaso also polled 1.49 million votes, showing strength in Kano State. To win in the first round, a candidate needed the highest numbers of votes nationwide and at least 25% of votes in 2/3 of Nigeria's 36 states, plus the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Tinubu met these criteria, winning 25 states outright and securing the required spread, avoiding a runoff. But the elections wasn't without controversy. Peter Obi's Labour Party and Atiku's PDP cried foul, alleging fraud and manipulation, particularly with the new bimodal voters accreditation system, BVAS. They pointed to delays in uploading the result to INEC server, voters' intimidation in states like Lagos and Rivers, and discrepancy in some polling units. Both parties walked out of the coalition center in Abuja, calling the process a sham. The Labour Party vowed to challenge Tinubu's victory in court, but the judiciary later upheld INEC's result, dismissing claims of rigging due to insufficient evidence. What made this election stand out was the rise of Peter Obi, a former PDP member who defected to the Labour Party and galvanized a youth-driven movement. Obi's campaign, fueled by the Obedient movement, disrupted the APC-PDP dominance, winning key urban centers like Lagos and Abuja. Let's take a closer look at the voting pattern that defined this historic election. The 2023 election revealed a Nigeria divided along regional, ethnic, and religious line, with each candidate carving out distinct strongholds. Let's break it down. Bola Tinubu, the APC candidate, dominated the Southwest, his home region, winning states like Ekiti, Ondo, and Ogun. He also performed strongly in the Northwest, leveraging the APC's traditional base in states like Katsina and Sokoto. Though he lost Kano to Kwankwaso NNPP, Tinubu's 5.5 million votes in the North, Northwest, Northeast, and North Central gave him a critical edge, reflecting the APC's entrenched political machinery. However, his loss in Lagos, a state he governed from 1999 to 2007 to Peter Obi, was a shocker, signaling a shift among urban voters. Atiku Abubakar in Northern from Adamawa held sway in the North-East and part of the North-West. He won states like Sokoto, Bayelsa, and Osun, securing 5.1 million votes in the North alone. His strength in the North-East, particularly Adamawa, was expected, but his inability to sweep the North-West where Tinubu and Kwankwaso spilled vote hurt his chances. Atiku also struggled in the South, where Obi's Labour Party made significant inroads. Peter Obi, hailing from Anambra in the South-East, dominated Christian-dominated area and states in the South-East and South-South, winning Anambra, Enugu, and Delta. His unexpected victory in Lagos and Abuja highlighted his appeal among young urban voters frustrated by the APC and PDP. Obi pulled 1.79 million votes in the North, a respectable figure for a first-time candidate for a smaller party. But his weaker performance in the Muslim-majority Northwest and Northeast limited his national reach. The election exposed Nigeria's fractured political landscape. Tinubu's win relied on a broad but not deep support base, with only 27 voters turnout, the lowest since 1999. Obi's urban surge and Atiku's northern stronghold set the stage for what could be a fierce rematch in 2027. But what's driving this new coalition talk? Let's dive into the Abuja meetings. Fast forward to May 2025 and the political landscape is heating up. On May 26, 2025, Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi and Rotimi Amaechi met in Abuja under the banner of the National Political Consultation Group (NOT) to discuss a coalition aimed at unseating President Tinubu in 2027. This wasn't their first meeting. On March 20, 2025, Atiku, Obi and former Kaduna Governor Nasir El-Rufai announced plans for a broad opposition alliance. Other heavyweights like former Secretary to the government Babachi Lawal and ex-Attorney General Abubakar Malami was also in attendance, signaling a diverse coalition spanning PDP, Labour Party and even disgruntled APC's member. Their coalition goals is to unite opposition forces and defeat Tinubu's APC, which they accuse of worsening poverty, insecurity and hunger, particularly in the north. At the Abuja Continental Hotel, stakeholders criticized Tinubu's policy, arguing that they've deepened economic woes and regional instability. The coalition is pushing to restore trust in Nigeria's democracy by creating a unified front that transcends party line. They've set up committees to address key issues like economic hardship and insecurity, with a communique expected to outline their strategy. But here is the kicker. Can this coalition hold? Atiku, a serial PDP candidate, and Obi, a youth icon, have different voter base. Amaechi, a former APC stalwart, brings a South-South perspective but carries baggages from his APC days. Post on X suggests that the coalition is in its final stage, with some claiming Atiku had offered Obi the vice presidential slot for a one-term presidency. Others argue that any coalition without Obi as the presidential candidate is doomed to fail, given his popularity among young voters. The question is, can they agree on a candidate and a platform strong enough to challenge Tinubu's political machine? And what about Nyesom Wike, the PDP maverick who is now working with APC? Let's explore his role. Wike, the former Rivers State governor and PDP presidential primary runner-up in 2022, is a wild card in this political chess game. Despite being a PDP member, Wike has aligned himself with Tinubu's APC government, serving as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. His fallout with Atiku began during the 2022 PDP primaries, where Atiku was chosen over him, leading Wike and his allies to boycott Atiku's 2023 campaign. Wike's influence in Rivers State, a key South-South battleground, helped Tinubu win the state, a result many expected would go to Obi. The coalition accused Wike of being a Trojan horse for the APC within the PDP, undermining opposition unity. A coalition leader, Saliu Lukman, claimed in April 2025 that Wike's influence had made him untouchable in the PDP, preventing the party from fielding a strong candidate against Tinubu. Wike's camp, however, denies that he is the PDP's problem, with allies like Dan Orbit arguing that he is focused on his FCT duties. Wike's role raised questions. Is he a strategic ally for Tinubu, spilling the PDP vote in 2017? Or could he be swayed back to the opposition if the coalition makes the right offer? His control over Rivers State political machinery makes him a kingmaker, and his next move could tip the scale. As we look to 2027, Wike's loyalty or lack thereof will be a storyline to watch out for. As Nigeria gears up for 2027, the coalition talks in Abuja signal a potential shift in the political tide. Atiku, Obi and Amaechi are betting on unity to challenge Tinubu, but they face Odo, a divided opposition, Wike's unpredictable influence and the APC's formidable machinery. The 2023 elections showed us that Nigeria's voters are hungry for change, but can this coalition deliver it? Yeah, Diary TV will keep you updated as this story unfolds. What do you think? Can Atiku, Obi and Amaechi pull off a political upset? Or will Tinubu APC hold firm? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button and subscribe for more updates and insights into Nigeria's political pulse. I'm Ogenekaro Asowe and this is Diary TV, where the stories never stop. See you next time.